Angela has teamed up with her pal Vicky Pattison for a brand new podcast. It's called Get a Grip. And it's their take on what it's like to be a woman today. Angela's with me now. Get a Grip. Is that something you're told to do a lot? Is that why you decided on the title?
A bit. It's both been thrown at both of us. Get a grip, love. And so it was a kind of, taking back ownership of that term.
Right,
really. A defiant
understand.
kind of...
Yes.
Yeah.
Pipe down.
Pipe down, calm down. Look, and I think it's used, all women will, whether you're in the public eye or not, have had that, I think, chucked at them down the street or across a boardroom table or whatever.
You can tell when you listen, you're great pals.
We are
really good pals. Nothing is off limits, is it? You can talk about anything.
It's unfiltered and it's unhinged, I would say, in places. And we like to think that it's quite representative of women generally, because we are kind of often shoved in little boxes and told to behave in a certain way, or that if we choose some element of ourselves to kind of highlight, that all of the other things can't be true. And I think we're very complex beings. And, Get a Grip is a bit like the group chat, where nothing is off the table and you can kind of go in all directions and any given direction on any given day.
What I like about it, it's very funny, because you two are funny, but also you really, there's some serious stuff there as well.
Yeah.
But it's done with a great sense of humour.
I think there's a bit of levity and in a way, there's a lot to being a woman today, Well, there has been since the dawn of time, and there's kind of a maybe illusion that everything has changed, and I think it's a tricky time, and so we definitely deal with subjects from medical misogyny to, body control, and there's all sorts that we cover, because again, in that, reference to the group chat, we talk about these things with our girlfriends over a bottle of wine or a cup of tea, and
of course
we go to kind of hard places. You could be talking about caring for an elderly parent or the drama of childcare or whatever it is, and then also be interested in the Beckhams and, whatever is going on in the showbiz world.
Life, isn't it? It's
life,
It
absolutely.
exactly is. We've got a message from Vicky for you.
Oh, dear.
Here she is. Oh, dear.
Have you checked it before?
No, it's OK, it's fine. Let's have a look.
Hi, Ange. I am a little bit peanut butter and jealous. Two of my favourite ladies are spending the day together. I'm working on a top secret project. I can't tell you what it is, though. I probably will tell you, Ange.
She already told
I'm
me.
a rubbish secret squirrel. Anyway, love you both loads. Miss you, Angela. I've loved working with you on my podcast. It doesn't feel like work. It just feels like two gal pals chatting over a glass of wine, putting the world to rights. And I hope that's what our listeners feel too. Anyway, love yous, leave yous. I'm sure you've done a great job selling the pod, Ange, so I'll not over-egg the pudding.
She looks in a great place.
Oh,
which is good to see. It's good to see.
Absolutely wonderful.
Tell me about the BAFTAs though, because this really resonated with me. Because every time I used to go and see my best friend Joyce, when we both lived in Glasgow, and I'd always end up staying overnight, but I never had knickers with me, and I always had to borrow her knickers. Clearly, you're the same. This is a bonding thing.
I think good friendships are built on sharing underwear.
Exactly.
And we went to the BAFTAs, and you might think she's the chaotic one. Unfortunately, it's always me who forgets. I think she's got bags of stuff. She's always got a suitcase and she's got spares. I didn't have spares. But she did also have spares for herself, because there was a suggestion that maybe I literally took them off her.
No. She had ones of her own. You didn't rip the knickers off her.
I did
That would not be good. That would not be good.
It's not that kind of podcast.
Now, look, I really enjoyed you in Strictly. You were what the show's about, because you just went, woo! You just got better and better and better. You were so good. Mo Farah is apparently up for it. What do you think?
I'm so here for it.
I think he'd be really
I think he'd be great.
Yeah.
He's got a good pair of legs. He's got all the stamina. He's got the right work ethic. I feel like he might be good in hold too.
I think he would. I think he would, because he's got that. And don't you think as well, sports people, they're so like this.
They're so competitive. Obviously, that's the gig.
And so focused.
Yeah.
I think he could. I think that would be a very good signing.
I think he'd be a fantastic
and he
signing.
could do very well indeed.
Yes.
Now look. Online,
oh dear,
you get a lot of attention for your dancing, of course,
do.
But maybe not the Strictly type of dancing. What is this all about? Because I think this is, again, hilarious.
Well, I did. It was very impromptu, and It's dances to scare men away, okay?
Dances to scare men away?
You know, a lot of the time people are doing sexy dancing and they're trying to seduce and entice, and I'm not interested in that. And so this is my man-repelling dancing, which has been very effective, I have to say, so far. I mean, I'm married, so it's not like I'm trying to entice anyone in, but, you know.
Of course.
Yes.
But that's quite good. Didn't you hate it when you were young? Again, back to Auntie Joyce. When Auntie Joyce and I were dancing to Rock the Casbah.
Yeah.
And we were dancing away, and we'd get really annoyed if boys wanted to dance with us.
Get out. Sling
so
your hook.
We needed your dance.
I agree. You need, because it's a way of kind of, you know, just without like cocking your leg and weeing on a lamppost. It's kind of the feminine version.
We never did that. I would just like to say right now, that never happened.
But it's like a little territorial, you know?
I know what you mean. Well, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel. And if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.